White Chicks. What a good movie. Or a true story about how the Olsen twins were almost kidnapped at a white party. And yes, Terry Crews is Diddy. And I think everyone secretly knew these white chicks were not the Wilson twins the entire time. No one liked the real twins enough to bring it up. Now, this 2004 slapstick-esque film is made by Marlon and Sean Wayans, featuring known stars such as Terry Crews as Latrell, John Hurd as Warren, and Frankie Faison as Chief Elliot Gordon. Also directed by Keenan Wayans. I think it's safe to say that if this is a true story, we can all agree that the Wayans, and only the Wayans, or at least Tyler Perry too, are the only ones that have the power to really get this off with little to no retaliation and still have some merit behind the work and the word behind it. Also, the movie is funny yet still too accurate to me for it to just be seen as racist. And when I say accurate, I guess you could say I mean stereotypical, but that's kind of a synonym given the circumstances of this shit. Now, the tone of this film was honestly just stereotypically silly, and that's really it. Like, seriously, the entire time, just silly. Great performance by the Wayans. I'm sure, their 26 and a half siblings will be proud of this little family project. An even better performance by Terry Crews. Now, no matter what you say, this movie is just iconic. It has at least 5 iconic scenes, 4 iconic songs, let's say 3 iconic actors. It's like they really hit it with this one as far as just having enough for this not to be seen as what it is, a slapstick comedy. Now, this is great for biracial kickbacks and for slapstick comedy. It's also paced surprisingly well, and some would even say it's paced consistently. Now, a strength that I noticed with White Chicks is the masterclass soundtrack consisting of S-tier early 2000s bangers featuring songs such as Beyonce's Crazy in Love, DMC's Is Tricky, and of course, as we all know, 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. It really helps keep you engaged with the reality of situations that the characters do find themselves in. So when it comes to DMC's Is Tricky, it's a really bouncy, jumpy, dancey song. And then, the dance battle happens and they Negro out. Pretty cool. But at the same time, we do have the contrast of that, the 1,000 Miles, where in the video, Vanessa Carlton is riding down the street on her piano and it's a nice day outside, as well as in the movie. They're riding down the street, nice day outside, topless car in Beverly Hills. Now, a weakness that I noticed was, this movie feels like the intent was for you to only know the white chicks. There's no character deep dives for anyone else, almost, as if everyone other than the Wayans, the white chicks, were background and supportive actors. But it kind of helps for the symbolism and the deeper thinking of the movie to where it's like, that's kind of the case in real life. Wherever the rich white girls go, that's all that matters. Even if there's a white man, he'll still fall for what she got going on. So it's like, that's all you will see. So it's kind of like on brand. Now, I mustn't lie. This is a must see, especially if you think you're not racist, and is good for perspective. It'll help you show or help switch your mindset with certain things. Some things aren't as serious. Some things you should take a little more serious. Some things you didn't know you care about till you hear somebody else say this shit. It's that type of shit. So it's a pretty good movie for that. You find yourself over time realizing maybe the Wilson twins were not the popular ones in their little fame world. Their group is kind of treated like pretty geeks that aren't smart. So it's like perspective. Crazy. All right, so first we get a cold start. I love me a good cold start of Kevin and Marcus as undercover FBI agents. They look like Mexicans, dark-ass Mexicans, and they're in an ice cream shop for the bust of their life, apparently. Pause. Major stupid pause. But this is when we get, the infamous Guantamela scene, you feel me? This might sound bawdy, but I have to say this. This scene was so iconic. In fact, it's later referenced in the hit song Faucet Failure by Ski Master Slum God. I'm sorry, but come on, that's crazy. Now, the bust goes terribly. They shoot the wrong people or whatever, and shit, Chief's not happy about this shit. You know how it go with the Chief. Niggas always mad about shit until shit is good. Now, Chief's like, hey, y'all on thin-ass ice cream with me. Y'all gonna have to get the fuck out of my face. Okay, well, we got 2 famous girls, and girls keep getting kidnapped in Beverly Hills. Who wanna take care of them? Nobody. Now, not knowing that no one wants to take care of these Wilson twins, Marcus and Kevin want to redeem themselves by taking care of them and protecting them. But as punishment, they're required to at this point. So essentially, they just end up babysitting these Wilson twins and their purse dog because apparently someone's kidnapping white women. And don't forget to drink y'all's OJ. Vitamins. Now, that was funny. Now, these are clearly the Olsen twins, by the way. I don't care. Hit the comments. Now, on the way to the hotel, the purse dog jumps on, yes, the purse dog jumps on the dash, causes the Tahoe to crash. And now there's I guess you could say it's a scar on the nose of one and the lip of the other. And of course, Kevin and Marcus are to blame. So to avoid trouble with the chief, yeah, they go white. And honestly, this far in, I'm fully engaged because the answer to my question finally arose. Why did you guys go white? But now I need to see it pan out. And with that feeling, I 100% understand why they now went white. I must see this go. I have to see how this ends. One thing I noticed after they transition, I guess, is that the privileged niggas are hitting on them dressed as women almost immediately. And this causes Kevin and Marcus's nigga voices to just come out in defense and niggas. Now, I don't know if I'm giving this movie too much flowers by thinking that they were trying to say, okay, the second your skin is white, privilege hits you. And it's just easy to notice off rip because you know who put it together. But at the same time, they're not stupid. But at the same time, y'all know how Hollywood can be. Shit just be falling together for them. But I'm not going to discredit the weigh-in, so good shit. But back to this. So they get out, niggas is hitting on them and shit. They nigga voices pop out. Now, this is when I realized these people don't even know that they're the twins. They're all genuinely interested in these two 6'3", 250-pound Olsen twin looking ass niggas. They didn't say who they were. They just pulled up in the car and niggas just started whistling. That's how y'all be out there in them clubs, nigga? Do your diet. But it's a harsh reality for the privileged watching this. Yeah, and we all know how y'all be moving. But Marcus never tells his wife, and I don't really know why not. And that's a trigger for me. So we're going to leave that there. And I'm going to pick it back up because this is why this is a trigger. The whole movie, his wife is coming off as needy and insecure because this dumbass nigga didn't tell her, hey, I'm going undercover. She knows you're an FBI agent, does she not? So just tell her. Anyways, so they made her look crazy. The whole shit, it pissed me off because she was pissing me off. Now, that aside, we got through the hotel shit. We're going to meet with the friends of the twins to keep the ruse up, right? Now, as they meet up and they talk to the friends and see them, all the friends have to say, because it's been like a year and some change, some shit. All the friends say is lip fillers and did you get tall? Like, bruh, shake my fucking head, bruh. Like, I think everyone in the movie knew, I'm telling you, they just didn't care because they're just like, these niggas are cooler than them. It's just how it is. They built W-ass rapport. Now, given that they met the friends at some party or some shit, they saw their rival twins. I think it was Heather and Megan Vandergild. Now, this scene is vital because it really makes you realize, like, dude, these Wilson twins are kind of the coolest of their lame ass group. I'm not gonna lie. Now, don't get me wrong. We all still rich up in here, so they could walk up in any high school and rearrange your family. But in their realm, like, yeah, you're popping, I guess, but you're lame as shit. So essentially, they're famous lame. They're lame famous. They're lamest. They're lamest. Yeah, they're lamest. And in the same scene, same party too, we get the infamous Yo Mama scene. It's flawless. Kevin and Marcus being the white chicks switched the dynamic that's common. And they did this Yo Mama shit and showed up the Vandergild twins and it was a whole bitch and it was a good scene. We soon find out about Terry Crews and this and that. He's a ball player, of course, and he's obsessed with, I'm pretty sure Marcus as the white chick. I'm not, whatever. And in one scene, Latrell pays for a date with one of the white chicks and one of the white chicks, I don't know if it was Marcus or Kevin, but he picks him up. He says, I don't want to go with Buff Daddy. Now, I don't care what none of y'all say. This reinforces my theory and I don't care. Drinks also get roofied in this movie. So this confirmed Diddy. I don't care. Hit the comments. And then we get that scene, the nigga scene where they all in the cars, 1,000 miles away, whatever, they're singing and shit. And the nigga song comes on and they nigga voices come out. They start singing nigga to cover up their fuck up that they're niggas. They were like, well, no one's around because that's what white folks do. And then they all start singing nigga. I remember all these, white singing nigga. But that's what I'm saying. This would not fly now. This is a gem. Then we get the dressing room scene, and that's pretty good as far as the, this is good for perspective because it really highlights the deep-rooted insecurities that celebrities and their little Nepo babies endure and go through and shit like that because shit was fitting and they saying it weren't fitting and whatever. I thought y'all had fun when y'all went shopping. It doesn't look like it. But this insecurity and all this was caused by the privilege that the privileged take advantage of. So I love it personally. So it's like, its own symbiotic, shitty relationship. Now, I say that to say this movie is honestly for everybody. Racist, lesbian, Negro blacks, stupid blondes, closet gays, Mexicans. Yeah, they got us all. And good. So you can't really be offended. Now, Kevin and Marcus eventually do get busted in like the second to last act of the film and get fired. with the help of their rival cop friends that they also kind of got fired, they have a breakthrough and, they help save the case whilst technically unemployed. So to keep their jobs, they infiltrate a white party reinforcement in the last act. Some dirty shit. And crack the case mid-kidnapping. So come to find out, the Vandergilds, the rival twins, it was their father that set it up. They set up the kidnapping for ransom because their family was fucking broke secretly. Cringe shit. That's some cringy ass privileged cringe famous shit. Mr. Vandergill was the op. That's some cringy shit. Cringe rich shit. And that's how the Olsen twins were almost kidnapped at Diddy's party. Because if you could do it at any party unnoticed, that would be the party. That would be the time. '04 sounds cool. Doesn't sound like a cool thing to do though. Now, key scenes worth mentioning. Now, I talked about it, but one Guantanamera heat scene was Heaticus. Now, Marcus's girlfriend, every time we see her, all of those scenes, just needy and insecure, but she just loves the nigga and he hold her. So keep at it with the love shit, whatever the fuck. The dog almost dies. It's funny, but only because the timing of the scene, not because he almost died, because I love dogs more than I like humans. So it's like, let's get at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's really get to this bag. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a cape on a dog. That's my guy. But at the end of the day, it was the timing of the scenes. It was very funny. The Yo Mama scene, infamous. I missed the show Yo Mama, and that just brought me back. It was real cool. Kevin flirting with the reporter pissed me off because he just got so unlocked at such a shitty time, and almost like he pretty much did sell everything by trying to get horny at a terrible time, which is unfair to his brother. The rival cops selling their jobs away by pretty much just stripping the real twins. Like they didn't know, like this shit, man, it made me cringe so bad. I'm like, nigga, oh my God, I would have, bruh, the lawsuit, bruh. The nigga sing scene where all the white, you know what I'm saying, singing nigga was crazy to me because I just was not expecting that shit. And of course, everyone's favorite scene. Ding, 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 ding. I need you. Ding, 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 ding. And I miss you. My nigga Terry hit that bitch. We needed that. In '04 and on, we needed that. He don't know what he did. He set the tone. Niggas, that when the song comes on, everybody think they shake their head. Don't act like you don't act like you don't see that bald man when that song comes on. When a white girl sang it, infamous, iconic. All in all, they end up getting their jobs back. Y'all know how the routine goes. But I do give White Chicks a 7.9. Now, due to its rarity, seeing we can't even scratch the surface of what this type of media gave us ever again, literally ever, because niggas is soft, I'm gonna bump it to an 8.3. And the soundtrack was so gas, 8.5. And 3 timeless scenes, 8.7. 8.7 out of 10. White Chicks, yeah. What other movie has those type of credentials? You heard my brain just do the math. Do you think this movie is a true story that someone just couldn't live with? Let me know in the comments. Again, that's open captions. Stay smooth. Bye. You should subscribe.